Hello. My understanding, Creator Pro Wrestling had its CAPTV Lucky 7 taping back on April 13th. I was not in attendance for that very show. Now, I understand that same night, I don't know, it was probably right after the show ended, it was announced on their Facebook and X pages, X we know is Twitter, that Megaphones use is now banned from their shows. After reading the comments that I gathered, not gathered, but I saw posted up there, they said that the individual that had the megaphone was making disrespectful remarks and such. Now, folks, I have attended many Creative Pro Wrestling events since 2019. I was the first one to bring a megaphone to their shows. Now, unlike the individual who was making disrespectful remarks, I am pretty considerate when it comes to what I say through my megaphones. Now, I've brought it and used it to many shows run by NYWC, Pro Wrestling Magic, Jersey All Pro Wrestling, Ace Pro Wrestling, BCW, ICW. I'm sure there's other companies that either are not around anymore or I forgot to mention that brought my megaphone and I've, used it. But however, I am a considerate individual, especially when wrestlers are doing something during their match. They come out to the floor and they're doing something right in front of where I'm sitting. I'm not going to be taking the megaphone and yelling saying something right in their ears. And I don't even make disrespectful remarks. I mean, I leave the name calling to everybody else that wants to heckle at wrestlers and talk their good hand, shall we say. Now, the edict has come down by Creative Pro Wrestling that megaphones are no longer permitted at their shows. Simply put, I will say, it's proof that it just takes one person to mess everything up for everybody. And that's what apparently that individual did, making disrespectful remarks. And I mean, if the people in the crowd, I'm sure they were the ones who were posting it on, leaving their comments and their replies about the situation. I mean, one friend of mine who sits with me at NYWC and Creative Pro shows, he started bringing a megaphone just over a year ago. I mean, he wasn't even at the Creative Pro event on April 13th either. He was not at Lucky 7 either, and neither was I, as I said at the beginning of the video. Now, of course, nothing can be done to make Creative Pro Wrestling change their minds. But I'm wondering, since Creative Pro has their big show on May 31st in Melville, titled The Chosen Ones, I mean, what happens when that individual, even if he shows up without a megaphone, what happens when he's making disrespectful remarks? Is somebody going to police him? Are they going to, well, not call the police on him and have him arrested? I mean, somebody going to, put him in his place? Are they going to, is somebody going to confront him about it? I mean, what's going to be next, Creative Pro Wrestling? You going to ban the individual from the show? From your shows for making these remarks? Because that's probably that may be the next step if, this continues, or if the individual does decide to test and try to bring a megaphone in on May 31st. I mean, again, granted, nothing can be done to make Creative Pro Wrestling change their minds. The edict has come down. Megaphones are banned from their events. And I will say, there will come a day I will return to Creative Pro Wrestling. I just don't know when. But of course, I will not have my megaphone with me for future Creative Pro events. But like I said, every other independent that I've brought it with me, they never had a problem with me bringing a megaphone. So, again, this is something unfortunate, and it's unfortunate what has happened. And like I say, it just takes one person to mess things up for everybody. So, but like I said, I will return to Creative Pro Wrestling, but I will not have my megaphone with me. And I'm sure my friend won't have his megaphone with him either, because nobody wants to be asked to leave a show unless they've done something really bad, or they don't want to test the rules. But that's pretty much do it from here.